that one of the things that you have is you've brought some slides on this. And just to kind of prep the rest of the story, so to speak, today, what are those major malfunctions? And if you're a business owner, chime in, because if you're messing any of these up, oops, this is costing you. So let's get right into that.
Yeah, and I just want to hitchhike a point, Pat. You're absolutely right. You only have to get one of these wrong for your marketing to be undermined. So if you're sick and tired of marketing not really working as well as it should be, sometimes the solution is not going to be, so the issue is not tactical, but it's going to be strategic. So let's run through what I see as the 7 major marketing malfunctions. Like I said, I've seen this over and over again. And the first is not listening to the marketplace. I call it lackluster listening. There is a conversation going on in the marketplace all the time. And now with social media, we actually have the opportunity to listen in on that conversation much better than we ever have before. So it starts with knowing who your target audience is, what are their issues, listening to them. The second major marketing malfunction is positioning, poor positioning. When you position yourself profitably and with purpose, you're going to create value, and you can actually even command more in the marketplace. And positioning is really the building blocks that lead to the next 2 marketing malfunctions, which is brand baloney. Too many brands out there are nothing more than phony baloney, because it's not built on a strong positioning. And that leads to the 4th marketing malfunction, which is really the keystone. Think of this like an arch, if you like, and it holds up all your tactical bricks. So the keystone in an arch, what makes an arch strong and supports everything else, is the keystone, and that's messaging. Mediocre messaging. All too often messaging I see from organizations and small companies and businesses, it's as bland as spam. Who wants to be as bland as spam? The 5th major marketing malfunction is ineffective integration. Cooking or marketing, it's not about one single ingredient. Marketing is not any one thing that you do, or nor is cooking. It's not any one ingredient. The power is in integrating the ingredients together to create, if you like, a unique marketing source. So I see ineffective integration of marketing ingredients as an issue. And that leads to the 6th one. All these lead to having a strategic marketing action plan. All too often, and I think it's over 90% of the small businesses and entrepreneurs I work with, they don't have a cogent, strategic marketing action plan. And finally, when you've put your plan into place, you've got to measure your results. Meager measurement is the 7th failure strategically of most businesses from a marketing point of view. So there you have it, the 7 major marketing malfunctions.
Now, one of the things that's really important about each of these is that it's a whole food group, okay? And the reason is, and I failed to mention it, is that you consider yourself the marketing chef.
Yes.
Now, where did you get that name?
Well, I married 2 of my passions together. Actually, it was a funny story. We're in Italy, and sometimes, you know, when you take time off, you get new revelation. And we were in Italy with our family in 2006, and I realized, you know, it's kind of interesting. There's a lot of marketing people out there, experts, gurus, authors. You've had some even on your show.
Several times.
And yet very few of them actually have a memorable brand. In fact, I think chefs do a better job in creating strong brands. So I said, okay, I'm going to marry 2 of my passions. One of them is food and cooking with marketing, and I brought the 2 together, and you have the marketing chef, which is a memorable brand. Plus, sometimes people need to see, existing things in a new light. And I think by using food as a metaphor, everybody can relate to food. It's a fresh metaphor. It's not like the military or sports metaphor for strategy, which is a little overused. I have fun with it, and so does my audiences.
Well, I know that last night we actually
You can become a published author. Discover a system that will lead you from idea to having your book on the bookshelves. Bob Baer pulls back the curtain at the More Power to Publish workshop. Watch and learn how to follow the step-by-step plan to turn your idea into a published book. Learn more at morepowertopublish.com.